guys? Jeremy here with Noble Airsoft Reviews, and I bought a new vest. I filmed an unboxing of it, and then I adjusted it and everything and put it on and tried sticking my mags in it. But the vest I got is the Pantac Weesatch, or as known on Airsoft GI as the Pantac MPS chest rig. And the reason I bought this was because it is supposed to be able to hold a wide variety of magazines. I run AKs and I run M4s, and I also, with my real steel guns, I run AKs and M4s. So I wanted a vest that I could take out on both the airsoft field and off the airsoft field to have some versatility, so I don't have to be switching my my vest or chest rig or whatever I'm out there with. I don't want to have to be switching it around. It's just nice to have something all-in-one that will work. So that's why I bought this. But and on a lot of the sites it says it'll fit any mag. That's not the case. So I haven't even taken it on the airsoft field and used it. I've just I put it on, tried to stick my mags in there. I don't really need to take something out in the airsoft field when it comes to gear to know if I'm gonna like it or not. I can tell that by putting it on the first try. So the first thing is a negative about it is now this is not getting to the big negative for me. It comes adjusted for like somebody that's like 6'5", 250 pounds. So it took me and my fiance to adjust it on me. It took about an hour to get it to where it was good. And it still is not very comfortable. I have a Matrix one that I just bought strictly for airsoft, and it is much better of a vest than this. Maybe not the quality and the durability of it, I mean really long term, but of course this is Pantac. It's made of 1000D Cordura, so the construction and the quality of this vest is amazing. And anything that is going to it's much better than that OE Tech or Condor stuff. If you don't buy OE Tech or Condor, it's crap. I mean, it's not good. If you're on a budget, it's better than a lot of stuff out there, the OE Tech and the Condor. But if you can afford it, definitely go with Pantac. Or there's a new vest that I'm going to be getting that was designed for real steel firearms. Well, you could use this for real steel too, but that I'll be getting in place of this vest. So the main negative about this vest is when you're adjusted. I'm 5'9", 170 pounds, pretty much all muscle, so I'm really thick up in here. I'm not bragging or nothing, I'm just telling you my build so you guys can relate to it. So I'm really thick up in here, and my back is thick. I mean, I'm a decently thick person, so up on the top, but I'm smaller down here. So it's just my build, and and I had to adjust it down quite a bit to where these shoulder straps right here are literally, there's no space in between for the actual straps. I mean, the padding is what I'm talking about right here. There's no space in between the straps and the padding, and so the shoulder straps kind of lay right on my shoulder. I'll put it on for you. So this is what it's going to look like on. There's another con about the vest, is trying to get to it. It's not the easiest to put on. But so that's how it's going to sit. So it's going to sit like this. I like mine right about here. So that's what it's going to look like. I don't have mags to put in right now. I'm not going to put any mags in it. There's not a real necessity, because I can explain to you without the mags. So another negative about it is in the mags. This is where all your mags go. They're not individual pouches at all. They're just separated by this piece of elastic right here, and it doesn't go all the way down. So your mags, if you're running AKs, will get caught on each other when you're trying to pull them out. So that is not great. I'm just going to stand right here right now. You guys can't see my face or anything, but it gives you a good shot of the vest. So what I was talking about with the shoulder straps is when you go to shoulder your gun, since the pad's right here, your gun will slip off. And that is just a serious pain in the butt for me for how I like to shoulder my guns. Even if you shoulder them right here, which is where I shoulder my guns a lot of the times too, it's just the shoulder pads get in the way. So I took the shoulder pads off, and it was more comfortable to me with the shoulder pads off, actually, because the shoulder pads are really, really stiff on us. I'm sure they break in over time. It does have a pocket up here. It's pretty deep. You can put plates in there, some lock plates if you want to, or you could put real steel ones out there, but I don't really know if you need body armor when you're going out shooting your real steel guns. So, and it also has full molly on the back to put a hydration carrier on, and I did buy a Pantac hydration carrier. I love this thing, definitely going to be keeping it. It even comes with the matching housing, if you will, for the tube, and it's great. It has pockets. Has pockets right here that are pretty deep. That's the front pocket, and then it has, back up for a little bit, the front part where you keep your hydration bladder. So you could put other stuff. So I'm trying to get a good angle, but it's kind of hard. You can put other stuff down in here, but you're going to run the risk of puncturing your hydration bladder if you put anything sharp in there. But I don't really plan on putting anything else in there. I just wanted to have a backpack so I could put extra BBs in, or what have you, if it's a long airsoft game, or if it's not, just run the hydration bladder and that's it with it. And it will attach to the Pantac vest via molly, or here's another thing I haven't seen on reviews. That's why I wanted to do a review on this as well. Tags are still on it and stuff, but like I said, I can review gear without going out in the field just for functionality. For how it's going to hold up, that's a different story. So, but I won't be keeping this, so that's why I wanted to do this review. Usually I would take my gear out, and make sure I use it in the field before I recommend it. But it is a 1000 decor door. It looks like it's going to hold up great. But like I said, I'm not going to be taking this one out in the field. I will be taking this one out in the field. So back to this. It can attach via molly to the back of the Pantac gear, or the Pantac Weesatch vest. Or you can just use it as run as a regular backpack. And one thing that's really cool about this is you think, oh well, you know, if I have the molly on here, I'm not going to be able to run it with, you know, all these straps flying around. That's not the case. You can actually tuck these straps in right into there, and these are for the front right here. And then you got, it's nice and clean, and under here there's a little hole, and you just tuck them right back up into here. So these stay out of the way, and you can clip them so they stay in there, don't come out. So this is great. It's got the nice ripcord stuff, so you can get your pockets open easy. I'm trying to watch my time here, make sure I'm not going over. Okay, so back to this. Like I said, there's the big pocket up here. There's a big pocket in the back that opens up too. You could actually carry your hydration carrier in there if you wanted to. I personally wouldn't. If you put some more plates on this, or put some actual like mock plates in here, it might be a little bit more rigid and fit a little bit better. But the main negative of the vest and why I'm going to be selling it is, well, I showed you one reason, the mags. They touch each other, especially with AKs. But like I said, I bought this to do M4s and AKs, but it does not run AK mags, period. It is not comfortable. The vest is just clunky as heck with the AK mags in there. The AK mags are too curved, and you have to run them, if you guys have heard the saying, with real steel, brass to the grass, your mag should always be facing with the brass down. That's how I run my airsoft mags too. You can't do that with this, because when you, like I said, there's no separation. When you pull them out, it will pull on the mag next to it, and it'll get caught, and you're fighting with it there. And so that's definitely a negative for me, because that's why I bought it, was to run AK mags, and it just doesn't work because of the curve and stuff. For an M4, this would be a great vest if you're running strictly an M4, but that's not what I bought it for, so I'm going to be selling this. But I mean, maybe if you're going to run M14 mags, it might be okay. I just don't know. G36 mags would probably work great in here. but you can't run AK mags, and that's the biggest negative for me with it. It's not super comfortable either. I don't think. For me, I have a couple other vests that I find more comfortable. It's a little loose fitting too without the mags in, so you can make sure you have your mags in when you adjust this vest, because like I said, there's no pouches, so the pouch is actually part of the vest, so you got to make sure you have your mags in there, and it fits a little bit tighter when you get your mags in, and then I have the hydration carrier on, so that's why it's a little bit loose right now. So that's pretty much how it is. I was a little disappointed because they say it'll fit all mags. No, it will not fit all mags. It's pretty much M4, G36, and maybe M14s. I'm not sure. I don't have an M14, so do not buy this vest based on what I did, saying it will fit every mag, because it will not fit every mag. And when you do put mags in here, even with M4s, it's uncomfortable to have this one. So it has 5 slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it has a little slot right here that you can stick your pistol in or something like that. But when you stick it over here, it gets really bulky on the side, and it's very uncomfortable. So all in all, it's not a bad vest. It is $130 $130 though, and the multicam, I think you can get it for $89 or $79 in Coyote. They make Ranger Green, and they make one other color I can't think of. Oh, they make ACU, tan, khaki, OD. So there's a lot of different colors out there, but the multicam's $130. And for $130 or even $80, I think there's a lot better options out there for your for the rig that you for any rig that you want to run. I mean, for a chest rig, or you could run a full plate carrier or whatever. But I think there's more options out there, and I think there's better options out there. I bought it for the versatility, and it's not versatile for what I need. So it was really disappointing, and I think. And that's what the rig was meant to be for, was for versatility. But that's my review. Like I said, take out of it what you will. Watch other reviews on there, but they're all just positives, and they're all showing M4 mags on their stuff, and nobody ever really talks about AK mags, except for one review had a bunch of different mags in here. And how can you show how a vest can carry mags if you have an M4 mag here, an AK mag here, a P90 mag here, and something like that? I mean, you can't. You got to load it up with the mags all the way across, because it's going to fit different. So that's the review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to comment and subscribe. Definitely. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Like I said, I'm Leprechaun79 on another channel. That's my RC channel. That's why you see all these cars back here. I'm into 3 very expensive hobbies. Shooting real firearms, RC cars, anything RC pretty much, and airsoft, all very, very expensive. So be looking forward to more reviews of guns. I'll be doing a couple reviews. I'm going to take some guns out I just bought and run those this weekend, some airsoft guns, and hopefully you guys will stick around and like the channel. There's not a lot of subscribers yet. I'm hoping to get more, because I really want this to take off, because I believe there needs to be better airsoft reviews out there, and more professional airsoft reviews. Anyway, guys, that's a review of the Pantac vest that's laying on the floor and the hydration carrier that we'll be keeping. If you want to buy this vest, go ahead and get a hold of me, because I'll sell it to you for $100. It's $136 brand new, and I'll even pitch in the admin pouch for the $100 too, and what you'll have to pay for shipping. So I'm guessing probably $15. Like I said, make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, so I can hopefully get this channel taken off. I can buy more guns to review for you guys, because I'll give honest reviews. If I say something sucks and I think it sucks, well, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around it and say something's good just because to give good reviews, because that's not a review. I mean, most airsoft reviews are always positive, and that's because most airsoft reviews are sponsored. And I will not ever be sponsored, because I do not believe in that, because when you are sponsored and people send you guns, you pretty much have to give them a good review, or you will no longer be sponsored. That's just not my style. I'd rather pay for stuff with my own money so I can give you guys good reviews. Alright, stay tuned for the next reviews, and maybe some game footage coming up here, but definitely some reviews coming up and some unboxings for you guys. Alright, take care and have fun out on the field.